Thanks for joining us here at noon. I'm Brooke Hash. Power restoration efforts continue after severe thunderstorms and tornadoes hit Kentucky on Sunday. At one point, more than 80,000 were left in the dark. Today, that number is less than half. That's the good news across the state. Still, thousands of LG&E customers are waiting for line crews to make their way into those neighborhoods. LG&E brought in more than 700 additional workers to help. So let's take a look at that power outage map. In Jefferson County, there are around 35,000 customers without power, and those three red sections indicate the most outages, including parts of Indian Hills, Fern Creek, and in the Anchorage Middletown area. LG&E estimates power will be restored to most in Jefferson County by 11 tomorrow night.
We have established what we call area-wide estimated restoration times, and what these represent is the best estimation for when we expect to have power restored for the vast majority of customers who are still without power.
Now, that could mean power will come on earlier or later, depending on where you live. Well, homeowners like Jeff Hauk in Anchorage are sharing video like this with us, showing just how strong the winds got Sunday. He says it happened out of nowhere, going from a breeze to almost 80 miles an hour within seconds. Parts of East Louisville were nearly inaccessible because of downed trees and power lines. Hauk said a large tree narrowly missed his home.
It grazed our house, but if it had been probably 5 feet to the left, it probably would have taken out a third of my house. So yeah, we got really lucky.
Crews had to bring in a crane to lift up that tree so they could start breaking it up into smaller parts. The National Weather Service confirmed 3 tornadoes from Sunday. An EF1 hit Meade County with speeds of 90 miles an hour. It was on the ground for about a mile and a half and lifted before reaching Hardin County. Another EF1 hit near Butler and northern Warren counties, but the strongest, an EF3 in Hopkins County. Take a look at some of the damage there. NWS survey crews were focused on the city of Charleston, where you can see buildings just flattened. Charleston is just north of Dawson Springs, which was hit by that large tornado in December of 2021. It was that tornado that caused one man to build a storm shelter in case this ever happened again.
Well, after the first tornado hit Dawson here, I knowed right then I'd better build something other because it's probably going to get another one. And 2 years, a year and a half, 2 years since it hadn't hit, it hit this one. So it was a good thing that I decided to build that.
Kentucky's Governor Andy Beshear said 5 people died as a result of this weekend's storms, including a man hit by a tree in eastern Jefferson County. Beshear declared a state of emergency to open up resources for those who need it. Well, parts of the Gene Snyder are back open. LG&E crews had to finish that repair work on down lines near the interstate, shutting down a portion of 265 between Dixie Highway and Stone Street in both directions yesterday afternoon. They wrapped up their work, and again, everything flowing smoothly now all along the Gene Snyder.